I never thought I'd say this, but I've missed you. I've missed you, Arizona Sunshine.
Yo, what up my dudes, it's SpaceRoach, and today we're playing the Arizona Sunshine Remake. It's a remake of the 2016 release from Vertigo Games that was actually pretty popular as a zombie wasteland shooter, and it's making its triumphant return here 8 years later with improved graphics and gameplay, as well as multiplayer co-op mode, which I'm pretty excited about trying out with my wife this weekend. In addition to that, Arizona Sunshine Remake does include all DLC from the original game, just kind of packaged in. And that does include the Dead Man DLC, the Dam DLC, Old Mine update, the Trailer Park update, Undead Valley update, all of it. The gameplay itself felt freaking great this time around. Of course, the version I have to compare it to is the original version that I played in 2017 on PlayStation VR, which was not a great experience overall. I didn't like the movement, everything was kind of janky, the graphics were blurry. Seems like they rectified pretty much all of that in this version. It's freaking beautiful, it runs nice, and like I said earlier, the gameplay was just more enjoyable. Another thing I liked about this one is that the gun upgrades just kind of seemed to be lying around everywhere, and every time you found something new and shiny, it kind of came at a cost. And you pretty much always got a chance to try out your new toys immediately and in a way that was very much life-threatening. Of course, all this survival does work up an appetite. You keep your health up by eating food that you find scattered throughout the wasteland also, like pizza and hamburgers, and of course, this one really big hot dog that I found on a plate. I couldn't imagine that anything sitting around like this for this long could taste all that great, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Other useful items in the game include throwables like Molotov cocktails and, of course, the handy dandy frag grenades, which were my personal favorite of all the throwables. Of course, if the situation requires a more personal touch, pretty much anything you find laying around can be used as a melee weapon. This little hand shovel was great. The only problem with the melee weapons is that after you use them for a while, they're just going to go ahead and break to pieces, and you're going to have to go with an alternative method of killing anyway. Of course, not every melee weapon is great though. I tried using this toilet wand, which didn't seem too terribly effective against even the weakest zombies. And then there's this sniper rifle that I came across, which, while it definitely got the job done, I wasn't a big fan of the scope. It was kind of pixelated. But it definitely got the job done. While most of my gameplay was done on the Quest 3, I did take some time to play it on the Quest 3S. This footage right here is from Quest 3S. I thought it looked almost as good as the Quest 3 version, not quite as brilliant on the contrast, but still very nice looking, and it played really smooth. Total playtime in this one is going to take you about 4 hours on the main campaign. Of course, there's always DLC on top of that, and don't worry if you can't play for huge long play sessions. This one's broken down into chunks of about 20-30 minutes per section. The Arizona Sunshine Remake did drop today on both Quest and Steam for $29.99. Of course, you can knock 10% off of that by using my affiliate link for the Quest version in the description of the video. Either way, I hope you found this video informative and entertaining. If you did, I'd encourage you to go ahead and like and subscribe. And until next time, my dudes, live long and prosper. This is SpaceRoachVR.